ArsenalFanTV, we're here for the excellent podcast that's taking place today. Here with two of the organisers at the moment, Steve Ball from Steve Ball Collective.
That's correct, yes it is.
And I follow you on Twitter all the time. Excellent, excellent.
You're very kind.
And another person I follow on Twitter a lot, Gooner Gimley.
Hello, thank you.
Right. Now listen, excellent podcast that you've got taking place today. Tell us about it.
Well, it all came about through a very rough conversation with, funny enough, Una and Andy, who actually own the pub here. They just sent me a message on Facebook just saying, you ought to come up here one day and just do a live pod. We all talked about it. We said, yeah, it sounded like a really good idea. And we thought, well, why not? Plus the fact we'll do a bit for charity as well. We'll do a bit for Marie Curie and also for the Spinal Trust. And that's how it all really came about today. And so pleased that so many people have come down. There's quite a lot of the Arsenal Twitter people that we've never met before who've come down to say hello today. It's fantastic. I've got the Gooner girls with me as well. That was another thing, an off-chance comment, getting a bunch of girls together to actually do a podcast as well. They're doing really well. So that's basically how it all formulated out.
And these podcasts are big, aren't they? I mean, you get a lot of people listening to these.
Yeah, I mean, when we first started, I remember I was sat in my car and Steve came to me and he basically said, we've got an idea for a podcast, how do you think about it? And we started it off and we'd have 50 to 100 listeners, and now we're into the thousands every week, and to see some of these people here today, it's just lost for words, really. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what sort of things we'll be discussing today?
Well, basically...
Transfers?
Well, I'm not sure whether we're going to go down that route because we're not.
I want to know about transfers.
Well, we might have. We'll have a couple of words about what's been in the press over the last couple of days and stuff. But we don't do the old in the know. This is going to happen. That's going to happen. That's down to other people to do at the day. We've got certain contact, but we keep it. We'll keep that back until we know, when it comes to July the 1st, and that's when the window opens, and that's when it all becomes sensible. Now, basically, all it's going to be today is just having a good old Arsenal chat. Loads of people just, when it comes to the summer section, everything sort of goes dead. There's no games or anything else. So it's just getting a load of Arsenal fans together. Let's talk about our club, how much we love our club, regardless where we've all got different views on the way the club should be run or whatever. But it's just getting a whole bunch of Arsenal fans together and just having a damn good laugh about it.
And putting you on the spot, we're going to see as we're talking Arsenal today, Arsene Wenger, going to get a load of money to spend. You confident in that?
See, I think we've always been told the same old kind of spiel that he's got the money, he's not going to spend it, but I think this season is going to be very, very different. I think he's going to go out and I think he's going to spend the cash. I'd like to see players of the kind of ilk of Rooney and Higuain and Fellaini come in, and let's hope that he can tie a couple down to our club, and let's move on into the new season and be successful. It would be nice.
And about last season, I mean, how did you feel at the end of the season? I mean, we were being criticised for celebrating fourth place.
Well,
how did you feel about it last season?
Well, we weren't really celebrating fourth place. We're just celebrating the fact that we've beaten Spurs again. I mean, they've got to come to understand that it's 18 years without fail. So we do take a bit of time out just to try and enjoy that little kind of smugness, I think is the best way to describe it. No, we weren't celebrating for it. We're just celebrating that we'd come from a very bad position in the league earlier on. I mean, we dropped down to 17th. Everything was looking bad. And we managed to drag it out and pull it back up again, which is basically what we were after at the end of the day. And the fact that we actually succeeded, fair play to the players that were really pulling some effort in to this season, right towards the end of the season. Absolutely fantastic. So to actually get where we got at the end of the day after we had such a bad start, then yeah, I think we had every right to just celebrate that we did well this season.
Now, these podcasts, as you said, there's so many people down here today for this. It's just going to be a regular feature, even throughout the season, that you maybe pull it at some events, pull some events and have it at some venues where people can get down and take part in it.
We've had people on Twitter come up to us because our main basis is on Twitter, and we've never paid for advertising. It's always been from word of mouth. It's so nice to see the people down here. If there's any other pub throughout the country that would like to see us come, then we'd be more than happy to take them up if they want it. I would like to ask you a joke, if that's possible. How do you put a champagne cork back in its bottle?
I don't know. Go on then.
Ask a Tottenham fan. Thank you very much. I'm here most of the day.
Well, listen, you guys got me. I'm picking up the theme already of the day. Listen, well done to you guys for organising this. It's absolutely brilliant, and we're going to stick around for the rest of the day and film some of this. You know, really
Brilliant.
get involved
Thank
with
you.
this.
Thank you so much for coming down. And if people go and want to go and have a listen, please do. And always give us feedback.
Tell us where.
Okay, you can go to www.steveballscollective.blogspot.com. You can find us on Twitter at SteveBaldsCo, or you can talk to myself and Gimli on at Mr. _Steve _Bald, or at Gooner Gimli. Come and have a
Why
chat.
they call you Steve Bald?
Um,
That's a wrap.